Okay, let's talk about what we might do if we're working with a tune that's a major tune or a dominant tune. Um, some of the first things that come to mind are taking like a major chord. We'll start with the major seventh. Doesn't have to be a major seventh. When I say major, I mean a pretty chord like a major nine, major seventh, all the pretty sounding chords. And the dominant chords are the funky chords. So here's like my dominant sounding chords are the funky chords, and the major ones are the pretty ones. Let's talk about, for example, maybe a tune like Joe Beam's Gingy. Like, I'm in the key of E flat. I'm starting on an E flat major ninth. I play a fair amount of solo guitar, so I hit a bass note. I went to like E flat to B flat. That's the 5 note. Then I went down to the D flat to the A flat. So if you want to think of a little bass, if you do solo, you can do something like that. You can come right in on it, right in on the melody, but at the end of 8 bars or wherever you're at when the groove's ready. Or again, you can hit that 5 chord like we were talking about with the minor grooves, like. And then you're into the melody. That's a major thing. I could do it up here like not necessarily the same voicing. I could do it like, here's an E flat major. It's a variation. It's got the D on top. I could have been doing this like. So if you can learn a few different voicings of these chords that are in different regions of the neck in a single key, it's going to start to tie the neck together for you. And here would be our 5 chord. And earlier I used like a sus chord. Ken used just a note. Triplets work really well, like. Change the voicing midstream. And then you're there at letter A on whatever your tune might be. Let's talk about dominant chords. Now, a dominant chord can do the same thing. Think of a tune like Tequila. I'm still in E flat. Tequila, I think, is usually in B flat or F, something like. Or Killer, like. So this could go like. Let's continue to talk about this E flat for a second. Earlier we talked about minor vamps. Every one of these dominant chords is attached to this to a dominant chord. The minor chord in this case being like a B flat minor, and the dominant chord being an E flat. First of all, I could just go down a whole step with the E flat to D flat, like. But I can attach the minor chord to it, so I can go like. I can do vamps. There's a lot of different things I can do. If you think of the song Killer Joe, Benny Golson's Killer Joe, we'll go to the key of B flat here. I'm going to be a swing like he does, like a... In this case, I don't have to hit the 5 chord to come back in. I'll just signal the bend. And here's my... So that's going to work for you with dominant and major situations.